The Quran is the final and most complete guidance revealed by Allah for mankind. It is not only a book of prayers and worship, but a complete code of life. It teaches us how to live as individuals, how to treat others, and how to build societies that are just, peaceful, and successful. For a Muslim, the Quran is not just to be recited, but to be practiced in every aspect of life. When a believer shapes his lifestyle according to the Quran, his life becomes meaningful, disciplined, and connected with Allah. 1. Faith and purpose of life. The very first lesson of the Quran is about guidance. This is the book about which there is no doubt, a guidance for those conscious of Allah. 2.2. A Quranic lifestyle begins with faith, Iman. A Muslim believes in Allah, His angels, His books, His messengers, the Day of Judgment, and divine decree. This faith shapes his worldview. Life is not random, it is a test. Every blessing and every difficulty is part of that test. And the real success is not wealth or fame, but entering paradise in the hereafter. 2. Worship as a daily routine. The Quran emphasizes worship as the way to strengthen the bond between a servant and his creator. Salah, prayer. The Quran says, indeed, prayer prohibits immorality and wrongdoing. 29:45. Prayer is the backbone of a Muslim's daily schedule. Fasting. Ramadan is a training program of patience and self-control. Zakat and charity. These purify wealth and reduce selfishness. Hajj, a symbol of unity, sacrifice, and devotion. These acts of worship are not only rituals, they shape discipline, humility, and spirituality in daily life. 3. Morality and character. The Quran strongly emphasizes good character, truthfulness, and do not mix the truth with falsehood. 2:42. Justice. Indeed, Allah commands you to render trusts to whom they are due, and when you judge between people to judge with justice. 4:58. Humility. Do not walk upon the earth arrogantly. 17-37. Forgiveness. Pardon and overlook. Would you not like that Allah should forgive you? 24:22. A Quranic lifestyle means speaking the truth, avoiding arrogance, forgiving others, and dealing with everyone fairly. 4. Family life. According to the Quran, family is the foundation of society, and the Quran provides detailed guidance. Parents, and we have enjoined upon man care for his parents. 29:8. Spouses. Marriage is described as love and mercy, and he placed between you affection and mercy. 30:21. Children. Raising children with love, discipline, and Islamic values is a responsibility. A Quranic lifestyle within the family is based on respect, love, and justice. 5. Social responsibilities. Islam does not encourage isolation but teaches a balanced social life. The Quran commands kindness to neighbors, orphans, and the poor. 4:36. Helping the weak and oppressed. 4:75. Fairness in business and trade. Give full measure and weight in justice. 6:152. A Quranic lifestyle builds strong, caring societies where everyone feels valued. 6. Patience and gratitude. The Quran gives a powerful formula for dealing with life's challenges. Patience in hardship. Indeed, Allah is with the patient. 2:153. Gratitude in blessings. If you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor. 14:7. A believer who lives by the Quran does not complain in trials and does not become arrogant in success. His heart is always balanced between patience and gratitude. 7. Peace and justice. The word Islam itself is rooted in peace. The Quran teaches that spreading peace and justice is a duty. Do not cause corruption on the earth. 7:56. Stand firm in justice even if it is against yourselves or parents and relatives. 4:135. A Quranic lifestyle rejects oppression, dishonesty, and injustice, and promotes harmony in society. 8. Personal discipline and modesty. The Quran encourages self-control, avoiding intoxicants and Islam is not just a set of rituals, it is a complete way of life. A Muslim's life is shaped by faith, worship, character, and service to others. 1. Faith, Iman. The foundation of a Muslim's life is belief in Allah and His Messenger. This faith guides every action, reminding him that life is a test and the real goal is Jannah. 2. Worship. A Muslim prays 5 times a day, fasts in Ramadan, gives zakat, and, if able, performs Hajj. These acts of worship discipline the soul and connect him with Allah. 3. Morality. Good character is the crown of a Muslim's life. The Prophet said, "The best among you are those who have the best character." A Muslim is honest, humble, forgiving, respectful to parents, and kind to neighbors. 4. Balance. Islam teaches balance between this world and the hereafter. A Muslim works, studies, and supports his family, but he never forgets Allah or his ultimate purpose. 5. Patience and gratitude. In trials, a Muslim is patient. In blessings, he is grateful. The Quran says, "Indeed, Allah is with the patient." 2:153. 6. Peace and justice. The word Islam itself means peace. A Muslim avoids harming others, spreads kindness, and stands for justice. Conclusion. The life of a Muslim is a life of worship, morality, patience, and peace. His goal is simple: to live in the pleasure of Allah and to enter Jannah in the hereafter. Dua. May Allah guide us to live as true Muslims with faith in our hearts, worship in our lives, and good character in our actions. Ameen. Morality in the light of the Quran. All praise is due to Allah. Today we will talk about a very important topic: morality in the light of the Quran. Islam is not only a religion of rituals but a complete way of life. The Quran does not only emphasize prayers, fasting, zakah, and Hajj, but it also repeatedly reminds us about good morals, kindness, honesty, justice, forgiveness, humility, and compassion. In reality, a believer's faith is incomplete without good character. 1. The connection between Quran and morality. When we reflect on the Quran, we realize that almost everywhere, Allah connects faith with moral values. Where worship is mentioned, kindness to parents is also mentioned. Where belief in Allah is stressed, truthfulness and justice are highlighted too. In short, faith and morality are 2 branches of the same tree. 2. Kindness to parents. The Quran says, "And be good to your parents." This is a powerful reminder that right after worshiping Allah, the most important moral duty is to honor and serve our parents. Good character begins at home. 3. Gentle speech and good manners. Allah commanded Musa, Moses, and Harun, Aaron, peace be upon them, and speak to him with gentle speech. Think about it. If Allah ordered His prophets to speak gently even to Pharaoh, the greatest tyrant, then how much more must we speak kindly to ordinary people around us? 4. Truthfulness and justice. The Quran declares, "Stand firmly for justice, as witnesses for Allah." This principle of morality teaches us that a true believer does not lie or support injustice. He always stands for truth and fairness, even if it goes against himself or his family. 5. Keeping promises. The Quran says, "And fulfill the covenant." Indeed, the covenant will be asked about. Fulfilling promises is a mark of noble character. A true believer is recognized by his honesty and loyalty. 6. Controlling anger and forgiving others. The Quran praises those who restrain anger and pardon the people. This is one of the highest forms of morality, forgiving others even when you have the power to punish them. Allah loves such people. 7. Avoiding arrogance. The Quran warns, "And do not walk upon the earth arrogantly." Good character means humility. A believer never boasts, never looks down on others, and never lets pride enter his heart. 8. The most comprehensive principle of morality. One of the most powerful verses is in Surah An-Nahl, verse 90. "Indeed, Allah commands justice, good conduct, and giving to relatives, and forbids immorality, bad conduct, and oppression. This single verse summarizes all the moral teachings of the Quran: to be just, to show kindness, to give charity, and to stay away from evil, indecency, and tyranny. 9. The link between faith and morality. The Prophet Muhammad said, "The best among you are those who have the best character." Bukhari. The Quran emphasizes morality, and the Prophet demonstrated it in his life. He was the living embodiment of the Quran, a role model of mercy, honesty, and patience. 10. The need for morality in daily life. If the Quran teaches patience, we must learn to control our anger. If the Quran commands justice, we must be fair in business and personal dealings. If the Quran orders us to honor parents, we must serve them with love and respect. If the Quran encourages forgiveness, we must let go of grudges and show mercy to others. This is the real practice of the Quran, living its values through our character. Conclusion. My dear brothers and sisters, the Quran was not revealed only to be recited, but to be lived. One of its greatest teachings is morality. If we adopt Quranic morals in our lives, not only will our personal character improve, but our societies will become centers of peace, love, and justice. So let us make a pledge today. We will speak the truth. We will stand firm on justice. We will honor